After canceling planned meetings with South Korean civic groups in China at the last minute, one of the North Korean groups showed up and told the South Koreans they had to cancel the meetings because they felt the objectives were being distorted. Our Jung-hee explains further on the confusion surrounding the civic-level meetings and North Korea's possible intentions.
After abruptly calling off scheduled meetings with 3 South Korean civic groups, the North Korean Committee for Implementation of the June 15th Joint Declaration spoke face-to-face with its South Korean counterpart on Thursday. According to the South Korean Implementation Committee, the North said they had to cancel the planned meetings because the objectives were being distorted through the South Korea media. The group added they wanted to discuss ways to resolve the current impasse in inter-Korean relations, but the South Korean media were highlighting some other, quote, secondary issues. The meetings that 2 other civic groups, the Korean Council for Reconciliation and Cooperation and Movement for One Korea, were supposed to have with their North Korean counterparts, remain canceled. The South Korean committee added that they agreed they face a, quote, grave situation now where inter-Korean ties could either move forward or make a U-turn back to the past. The groups promised to sincerely implement inter-Korean summit declarations, quote, autonomously. The word autonomous is a term North Korea uses to urge the South to stop heeding what the U.S. thinks and cooperating with the North. Experts say that the overall deadlock in North Korea-U.S. nuclear talks and Pyongyang's discontent towards Seoul lie behind the last-minute cancellation of the meetings.
The North is not satisfied with how South Korea isn't starting cooperation projects with the North and continues to stand alongside the U.S. and keep mediating.
It seems the North was dissatisfied with the reports in South Korea, which depicted the North as if it would come back to the negotiation table if food aid or humanitarian aid is offered and civic exchanges take place.
U.S. seizure of a North Korean ship, Wise Honest, could also be the factor. The North called for the meeting with South Korean civic groups earlier this month, but with the ship seized afterwards, watchers say Pyongyang turned its back to express discontent towards Seoul. Jung-hee, Arirang News.